Hi everyone, it's me, Kevin, and the exercise in this module is to create a video and share it with the class. Now I'm not talking about a basic cell phone video, though you can create your core video asset on your cell phone. What I would like you to use is a free trial version of a video editing software so that you can get a sense of the video editing process in a very basic level, understand layering and management of digital assets, and really to have a little bit of fun. And I'm not looking for award-winning films here. I know that some of you may have more experience dealing with video editing software than others. And mostly, I want to make it easy and I want to make it fun, and that's why I've chosen a really simple and basic video editing software by Camtasia that has really a great free trial version, just to give you a chance to dive in a little bit, play around with it, and have a little bit of fun. And then we're going to share it with the rest of the class and have a conversation about the process and where video is heading. Okay?
Okay, here we go. First thing I want to do is just show you briefly the Sony Vegas suite that I use to edit the videos in this course. This is the one from wireframing. So you see on the left here are the layers of content, and up here in the top left is the library of media assets. In the top right, where you see the image of me, is where the preview panel is. Now in the left here, all these layers here to the left is where you have either audio, video content, still imagery, which is like a video line. And the way layers work is that anything on the higher levels toward the top is going to appear on top of anything that is below it. So as you see here in the timeline, as we go across and we get to this part where I have the images at the top, that appears above the video that I have shared below it. And you can still see the video below it in the screen, but what will appear is what is on the highest layer. And here you see some text that I integrated with the video that will integrate with the video together. Okay, now let's go to find Camtasia. Camtasia is the software that we're going to find there. Great freeware, or I should say free trial version. And it's done by TechSmith, and I will enter my email right here, hidden for now, and download the trial. Okay. Now, if you have any questions about downloading and installing, they have this video here. Otherwise, it will download in your browser, and then once you're ready to go, accept the terms and go forward with the free trial and set it up. Now, what I want to do is make sure I don't want in Microsoft PowerPoint Camtasia Studio added in there, since it's only a free trial. So I unclicked that. I left everything else as is. Okay. Now, here we go. What will come once you've set this all up, you will get an email from TechSmith that actually gives you a nice some links to some videos that show you ways to really use Camtasia video software, Camtasia Studio. So if you want to check that out before you even go into editing a video or creating a video, please feel free. But check for that in your email after you download the free version. So now I'm opening up Camtasia. I will evaluate Camtasia and start the free trial. Here's what you will see, and once you open it up, there will be an example video, so you get a sense of how they're layering audio and video and imagery. But we're going to start even more simply. Here is a real simple project I started from scratch, and I just imported just a few various media assets up in the top left, the same layout as you saw for Sony Vegas, and with the preview panel on the right, the library on the left, and I imported media, really just a couple of things, so you see what it is. And all you have to do is click, hold, and drag and toward the plus, and you will add that media asset to your timeline. Now what they do here is they integrate audio and video into the same line, which is different from Sony Vegas, but that might be the free version, I'm not quite sure. Anyway, here's a video of my band performing, just to play around with this. So you can see there is a little bit of stretching going on in this, so I am going to look at the screen resolution that I want. And right now, let's see, let's go to, you see the setting for 720p HD, great for YouTube. Let's just use that setting because it's great for YouTube, and that's really how we share things these days. So a real simple version, and it will, as you can see, adjust the screen size. Now I'm still a little stretched here, and just for the sake of playing around, because we're not looking again for award-winning images here, I'm just going to resize this manually to get it what I think looks pretty good to fit in the screen. Okay, and again, you know, the source you have is the source you have. Now, just to show you some editing, our name is not Sun Blisters anymore, it's Tuffy Roads, so I'm going to drop an image on top of that so I can have the intro to the video be different. Let's see, I like to add fades into this, so let's zoom in a little bit. And what they do with fade is you just click and grab, and a fade effect is dropped onto that image or video or audio content, and you can kind of click and hold and stretch or shorten the effects that you apply, and feel free to apply whatever you would like to apply. Now I can watch it, preview it there. Oh, I didn't like that, so let's back it up. And I'm going to adjust this, extend it a little bit, and check it out again. I still see the old name underneath it, so I'm going to go extend that fade a little bit more, and let's see, go back and see if that works. One more. We'll edit this just a little bit more, extend that fade. All right. Shorten this one just a little bit, and let's move on. Okay, now I'm going to go back to my video assets in my library, and I'm going to go to a place on the timeline forward to where there's some good audience reaction, and I want to put in an audience shot. There it is, right there. Nice waving of your hand, cheering, and let's go to the assets, and I have this image of a great audience of minions watching our show. I'm going to stretch it out so it fits in it. You see it's sitting over the layer of the video, and this is still image. If you were using a video image on top of it, the same thing would happen, which is how you change camera shots when you're doing performance. And that looks good. Good enough for now. Let's add a call out just for the heck of it. I have one already where someone is thinking, wow, this is great. Let's make it this guy over here. He's saying that. And you see that their call outs have their own fade already built in. So let's adjust it to where it appears as part of this. I'll stretch this out. Let's see how that looks. Where's my preview? There it is. That's a little long, so let's shorten that. Just, again, click and grab and drag, and that's all you do, and play around. I encourage you to play around as much as you want. And again, we're not looking for fancy editing here, just have some fun, and this is how you get used to using a piece of software like this. It's really straightforward, as you can see. Okay, good enough. So now, I'll put a closing slide at the end. We'll add a couple of fades. And there are the fades. And now what I am going to do is render this, produce and share. And I'm going to do it in MP4 only format. You know, you can use whatever format you want. My machine cannot handle HD output, which is why the videos you see from me aren't HD. But whatever format you feel like producing it in, I would go for an MP4, not using their smart player, but using whatever MP4 is. It would just be a standard. And you finish and save it where you want to save it, and then it renders the project. And once it is finished, you will get a notification that it is finished, and you can see your video right there. Let's take a look at it. There's our new intro. And let's fast forward a little bit to where that audience edit was. I want to make sure that that took effect.
Hi again, everyone. I thought I would close this video by coming back into Sony Vegas, which is where we are right now, which is where I am editing this video, which is a work in progress as I film this. You can see the library of content off to the right, and you can see down below all of the layers of video content, audio content, and still imagery, which shows up as a video line. And you can see how they all interact and layer with each other. So please feel free to shoot with your phones or any mobile device or anything you want to and edit to your heart's content. But remember that the best video doesn't necessarily get you the best grade in this section. This is all about having fun and exploring. Please do go have fun, and then we'll all come back together and we'll talk about it. Thanks.